You're tuned in to the Brand Ambassador Select Podcast.
Welcome back to the Brand Ambassador Select Podcast, where we are showcasing the coolest brands and gifts while featuring movers and makers. I'm your host, Lenore, and you have to check out what I'm wearing today. So this is the Air Force 1Z. It's the first full-body antimicrobial outerwear that's made up of 100% recycled plastic bottles. Especially today, now, more than ever, it's important to destroy or slow the spread of microorganisms, and this additional layer of defense will do just that. To share more about the Air Force 1Z, we've invited their founder and CEO to the show, Caroline Zelder. Caroline, welcome to the Brand Ambassador Select Podcast.
Hi, thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
So we all know that COVID obviously changed our lives, literally, probably for the rest of our lives. And we want to feel more relaxed and more comfortable when we go out and do anything during our everyday lives. So can you explain how this Air Force 1Z can help protect you and help protect the spread of microorganisms and other germs? And I'll get up and I'll like show myself.
You're so sweet. Woo!
Yeah. Okay, I sit back down. You know, you picked a good color. It makes the blues make me look good. And you know what? Maybe you did that for everybody else too, because blues make people look good. Like it's a solid color that like black. Everybody looks good in black. Everyone can look good in a good navy blue.
It was a conscious choice, especially since we are a unisex Air Force onesie. And I wanted to pick a color that we all look good in. And we spent so much time, and I'll go back to the antimicrobial thing in a second, but on fabrics, we spent so much time looking at fabrics because I wanted to find a color that looked good on everybody. It had the cool little stripes, so it was a little bit Top Gun flight suit. And most importantly, because I'm trying to be, as I think we all are, as eco-friendly and eco-conscious in this day and age as possible, this suit is made out of 100% recycled plastic bottles. So all that garbage waste that's ending up in our ocean, we're recycling that and making these suits out of them. Which leads me to the antimicrobial factor and COVID and this ever-changing world of viruses and colds, and God knows when and what the next pandemic is going to be. But it helps make us a little bit safer because it is an antimicrobial fabric, which helps, the definition would be of helps destroy and slow the spread of microorganisms. So if I'm sitting in the doctor's office and the person who just left the chair was sneezing and I've got one of these on, I could even have my hoodie on if I wanted to, and it wiped up against my clothes. Well, when I get home, I unzip it, I throw it straight in the wash, and the clothes underneath me are clean, free from, the viruses that were in the doctor's office or on the bus or the subway in New York, the plane that I just took. So there are so many ways that we can wear it. I actually wear mine jogging every day. I wear it kind of as a sweatsuit because it's made out of plastic bottles, even though I think you can tell it's really lightweight. But it does help me in the morning sweat. And I have lost 11 COVID pounds from sitting around. And I'm not a large person, but I was running every day. And this thing helped me take off 11 pounds, right around there, sitting in the chair, eating all that good COVID food while we're at home.
The cheese doodles.
Well, I'm vegan, so vegan cheese doodles, yes.
Okay, fine. We'll go with... What will we go with? Give me your snack.
Popcorn.
Okay,
potato.
Popcorn. We can go popcorn, potato chips. I'm okay with that.
Really great French fries. There's so many really fatty vegan foods. Beyond Meat burgers. Oh my God, those things are amazing.
And I haven't tried one yet.
They're so good. Really yummy.
We actually, with the past guests, we tried some new vegan jerky, and I broke out of my comfort zone. Actually, Caroline, and I was so nervous, to be honest with you, and I actually really liked it.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah, I was like, oh, wow, look at me growing up.
Good girl. Hey, vegan food has really come a long way. And I don't know if you saw that documentary last night, the Seaspiracy.
No, I didn't.
It is amazing. But anyways, it's just talking about what's going on in the world and all the changes that we can kind of start to make on a daily basis and just slightly shift the needle towards a healthier planet and a healthier us.
So because the entire onesie is made from recycled bottles, can I ask a stupid science question?
I'll try.
How is this a bottle?
Yeah, that's a really good question.
I just I don't get it.
I don't either. And you know what I need to do is I need to go to the factory and I need to videotape how they make it. But obviously there's a melting down process and there's some sort of sticky glue, for a lack of science term, that binds it together and presses it into these fabrics. But it's like the latest trend. There are so many clothes now being made out of plastic bottles, recycled plastic bottles. And they naturally have this antimicrobial element to them. You know, I'm going to get back to you on the science portion of it because I am not a science nerd. And I just think it looks good and we're doing a good thing.
Listen, neither am I. I'm marrying a science nerd, so I just ask the stupid questions at home, and I get looks at like, how did you not know that? It's
No,
like, sorry. Yes, sorry. Like, I don't get it at all. Now, what was the story behind this? Like, you created this Air Force onesie because of your mom, right?
Right. Yeah. Well, my mom, a few years ago, we're here in California. She was on the tennis court and she had a massive heart attack. And we were so fortunate that she was playing with a nurse friend of hers. So the nurse knew what to do, kicked it into gear, knew that this was just not some, minor episode happening, called 911 and insisted that the ambulance take her to UCLA because there are only 2 hospitals in LA that actually have this certain heart machine that she was going to need. Henceforth, she flatlined 3 times. The doctors at UCLA were amazing. They literally kept chest compressions going for 20 minutes. And for the first time ever, they had to bring a certain machine down to the ER to hook her up to because there wasn't time to get her into the OR. Anyways, we're in the hospital for 63 days and we're told she's going to need a heart transplant. In the meantime, she's on an LVAD, acting as her heart and her lungs, literally plugged into the wall at night. And after 63 days, my fiance and I, we had to take her home, and my mom lives with us, and we had to learn how to change batteries when we took her off of the wall at night. We literally had to plug this machine in, and you have a very short time to change the batteries out. So with COVID, and my mom, after the heart transplant, has a much lower immune system. So it's difficult for so many people during this time who have lower immune systems if you have any sort of transplant or diabetes. So I wanted to come up with something that could help make my mom feel a little bit more protected when she was either going to the doctor's office or had to go to pick up her prescription. And I was on a jog one day and I thought, what if I created some sort of cool antimicrobial jumpsuit, a one piece she could wear her clothes on underneath, have it zippered up, ties at the wrist and at the ankle, hoodie if she needs it. And hence the AF onesie was born. I came home, shared it with my mom, Frank, my niece, and Callie. The 5 of us sat around and thought, this is kind of cool and fun. And we spent the next 3 months looking at fabrics. We knew we wanted it to be recyclable. And we came up with this. And so my mom looks really cute now when she goes out in it.
I've seen the pictures, and I hope that makes her feel a little bit safer and actually live her life in hopefully not too much fear.
Yeah, I think, that is the point is, there's so much in this world, whether it's the news and we're inundated with fear. But at the end of the day, we have to find the best way to live our lives in comfort and enjoy because we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. Is it going to bring another pandemic? Is it going to bring, something that we're not prepared for? So we have to enjoy it. So this was just about allowing her to enjoy her life, go for walks. She can't, play cards with her friends yet because it's just too close quarters. But eventually, once she's had the vaccine and things like that, she's still going to wear her onesie because, again, it'll protect you if somebody has a cold or, you never know what was left on the chair before you. So we plan on coming out with a bunch more colors, different fabrics as well, always staying in that eco-friendly, conscious space. So we'll see. It's only been 3 months, so we're brand new to Amazon and this whole world. I'm a film director. I'm not in the fashion business.
Yeah, I was going to say, what did you learn? Because this is your first invention, right? Like, what did you learn about yourself? What did you learn about the fashion industry? I guess, in the last 3 months. It's harder than it looks.
Really hard, but it's a lot of fun because I'm working with my entire family. And we get to sit around and we kind of all live together. The 2 girls just moved out a few months ago. They run an animal rescue, which I'm heading to today. So we're always just sitting around and being creative and thinking, how can we do something better? And it's just this wonderful collaborative space. And right now I'm lucky that I don't have to rely on this as my day job. But all I can say is that I've had a really good time creating this. And the people that are wearing it, we're getting the most wonderful comments from people. We have this guy in Ottawa, in Canada, who wears it every day like I do to go running. His goal is he needs to lose 120 pounds. And he's been vlogging every day wearing the suit, running along the Ottawa River, and sending us these great videos and photographs saying, wow, this is so incredible. It keeps me warm because I can wear my clothes underneath. It helps me sweat. And I'm just really enjoying the comfort of the suit. So that's probably the best thing about all of this, is just creating something that somebody goes, hey, that's cool. I like it.
Listen, this is cool. I like it. This is actually my first ever recycled fashion product I think I've owned. I don't even think I have a tote bag that's made out of recyclables. I'm trying to think, but I don't think I have at all. I went to one recyclable fashion show and I got nothing there. So like, thanks for hooking a girl up. Now, I am not good at laundry, right? Like I just throw it in, you turn it on, like that's a lot of work, right? Is this supposed to be washed in a certain way because of the materials that it's made out of?
It's so easy. You literally, if you're traveling, you can take it, you put it in the hotel sink, little soap, hang it up, and it's dry within like an hour and a half. Throw it in your washing machine. Hot would be great. It just, makes it cleaner that way. Don't put it in the dryer because it is a plastic bottle. And then hang it up.
See, that's what I needed, because I would have put this in the dryer.
No, it won't shrivel up like a plastic bottle, but it will start destroying some of the antimicrobial elements.
Okay.
But it's so easy to clean. And it's practically wrinkle proof. I put it in a little bag if I'm going on a plane or hopping in an Uber.
So if I accidentally, like, I'm eating a hot dog, right? Like, let's say we're at the park and you and I were sharing some hot dogs and ketchup falls on me.
Yes.
Can I just, I don't want to say take like a sanitizing spray, but can I take like a sanitizing spray, wipe it off, and it's clean, right?
That's it. It's clean. Exactly right.
Okay, good.
So messy eater, like I tend to be. It's so easy. I take my little wipe, little lap it up, and good to go.
Okay, good. Just making sure. I actually, not even that, like I found lipstick on an outfit I was wearing the other day. I was like, how the heck did it get on my thigh? Like, what? So I just wanted to know if we're able to really just clean it off, because the way that I can describe this for those who are viewing and or listening right now, it feels like one of, like not a rain jacket, but one of those that like where the water can just like, like a windbreaker. It just like kind of just goes right off.
It is. It's got that water resistant element, and it is like kind of like a very thin windbreaker. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good way to describe it.
When you say water resistant,
yes.
Now, if I'm walking in the rain with my Air Force onesie, will my clothes underneath it get wet?
No, they won't, unless it is like
a monsoon,
storms, and you're drenched. But if it's a nice little sprinkle or drizzle, or I'm not sure how those New Jersey rainstorms go, but if it's a California rain, you're not going to be soaked. Water resistant is the key.
It depends on the time of the year and where we're standing outside. The other day, there was like a huge monsoon. I lost power for like 2 seconds. I was like, oh, where are the candles?
Yeah.
Where are they? So where can we grab ours? You also sent us a mask too. I completely forgot about the mask. But like you have a matching mask as well. And I did see that online you do have a deal with like a mask and a tote bag.
Yep. We just airforceonesie.com or afonesie.com. We're also on Amazon now. And I really wanted to keep it affordable for everybody, because with COVID, we've all lost our jobs, and, like yourself, we've had to try and figure out ways to make it through. So I only charge $40, and that includes free shipping anywhere in the US, the tote bag and the mask. And I just wanted to make it really easy, accessible, affordable. And also we give 20% back of all our profits. Right now we're looking for families that have been really hurt by COVID, single moms especially, who could, use a little bit of a lift up. we've only been in business 3 months, so we've only sold, so many. But the plan is really to find ways in different communities to give back, because this is about helping people not only while they're wearing it, but, paying it forward. So that's one of the elements of the suit.
I'm looking forward to seeing you back on film sets wearing your Air Force onesie, walking around in style.
I definitely will. When I'm on a set with 150 people, I'm be handing those out. Okay, everybody, get a onesie. I mean, hopefully COVID's going to be over soon. But even when it is over, the cool thing is we want to keep designing these suits so that we can wear it in so many different ways. Like on a plane, I think airline travel is going to be different from here forward. So let's be comfortable and a little bit safer when we're sitting on a plane, just snuggled in next to somebody, or you're sitting at the doctor's office, or you have to go to an old age home and visit some people there. So
And
I
it's
think
very light. I
Yeah,
like that it's light. And
Yeah.
how many washes do you think I can get out of this? I know it's a very odd question, but
No, they told me 300
okay.
with fabric. I mean, that's what's so incredible is 300 washes, probably about 175 before some of the antimicrobial fabric will tend to wash away. But the suit itself, I mean, look at a plastic bottle. How many hundreds of years does it take to decompose? So
Beats
it's-
me.
exactly. So it's going to be around for a while.
So I like that because that makes me think that I can use one a year, give or take, depending on what I'm doing.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
for $40, sign me up.
Right. Put it in your closet for that next whatever. You never know. So just be prepared. Exactly. Help yourself and help somebody else.
So once again, you can grab your Air Force onesie at AF1 and then the letter Z.com, AF1Z.com. You can check them out on Facebook at Air Force 1 ONE, the letter Z, and on Instagram at wear, WEAR, Air Force 1, and then the letter Z. So WEAR, AIRFORCEONEZ. That is on Instagram. AF1Z.com. Caroline Zelder, the founder, CEO, thanks for creating and inventing this incredible product.
Oh, you're so sweet and kind. Thank you so much for having us on your show. And congratulations to what you girls are doing. It's just really wonderful.
And
Yeah.
congratulations to you too. I can't wait to send you all my pictures that I took outside.
So much. Thank you. I
I
appreciate
felt like
it.
such a model today. I was like, ooh, look at me
Remember.
go.
And you look so good in it too.
I know. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling very conceited at the end of this show today. Let me tell you. Sorry for gloating, friends. Sorry. We both are looking awesome.
Yes, you're looking so stylish.
You got the
Twins.
You got the outside, I got the inside vibes. That is a wrap on another episode of the Brand Ambassador Select podcast. Caroline, thank you again so much for showing us the Air Force onesie. You can grab yours at AF1Z.com and make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss one. More at brandambassadorselect.com, and we will see you next time.